Welcome back to Whatever Garage. Today, let's see if we can't fit this hood better. It keeps scraping when I open and close it. Let's get started. If you look down this hood line, it's almost perfect here, but then it gets way too tight, and then up here it's scraping. And then this gap is fine, but it's at an angle. We got some serious adjustments to do here. So let's start by opening that. Probably need to go ahead and unplug the car. I need to zip tie these hoses down because they keep getting caught. Not the hoses, but the clamps on them. All right, I wanted to show you the whole hood before I zoomed in. This is the whole hood. We're gonna look right about there. There we go. You see here, the fixed nut inside has broken loose, so this will not close. So we're gonna have to take this off and put one of those Zerk fittings on here. All right, first things first, we're gonna find a fitting that fits the bolt. And if I remember correctly from last time, I had to drill out the hole a little bit. This is actually 81, so they already were using metric crap then. I think that's the wrong size. What is this? 1/4-20. We already did 1/4-20. And we did this. No, we didn't, because this one works. All right, and this is a good bit bigger hole. All right, well, it works. How about that? All right, let's go see how much we need to drill this out. I think it's just like one size larger. All right, let's drill this sucker out. There is a piece of metal in there, like a backing plate. It's very thin, but that's what it's getting caught up on. There we go. All right, let's see if she worked. Nope, needs to be a little bit larger. All right, next size up. Alrighty, been a while since I've used this. Let me back you up. Here's the tool, okay? Here's the bit we were talking about, and you're gonna, like that. Now, adjustment-wise, I don't know what I need to be at, because it's been a long time since I've done this one. But you just pinch it together, and obviously that's not the way to do it. It's like a pop rivet. And hope you do it without breaking it. By it, I mean the hood. Okay, it's in there, it's not moving. Success. All right, not a lot to show here. Everybody knows how to bust rust, right? I'm putting on gloves because it's in the 40s again today, and I got the garage door open. It's cold. I'm just gonna paint this all as one little unit. Like I said, I'm gonna use that epoxy paint. What? I am not gonna do that. Plate. It's the spacer plate. Good enough. Let's take the other one off. All right, now this is the other side. I'm gonna keep them in their orders. Driver's side, passenger side. Well, do stupid things, expect stupid consequences. All right, let's wipe it down with something. Well guys, I just realized I'm an idiot. I have my microphone on, but I didn't have it turned on. So all of that video probably has no sound, which means I will have to put up a lot of titling to explain what the hell I did. So I apologize. So let's brush this a little bit with some paint. This is that epoxy paint I was telling you about, the VHT. Love this stuff. We're just gonna dust it first. All right, and we'll let that sit. You don't have to sit there and watch paint dry though. All right, while we wait for that coat of paint to dry a little bit, we're gonna adjust the hood here. And I'm gonna show you, well I already showed you, but I wanna show myself which way I need to go. All right, it's hitting over here. When it's shut, that lines up. I mean, we're not talking about a great distance. It's fine down here, it angles over at the top, which tells me that probably needs to go down a hair and that one up a hair because of our clearances down here. Make sense? Sure as shit does to me. And then the other thing I noticed was the way this holder is, it's crooked, and I'm wondering if maybe that has something to do with it. So let's loosen her up and see what we can do. And I've also got to put this back up here, which will require those Zerk nuts. Maybe we can do that today also. And put a bulb in it since it doesn't seem to have one. Okay. No, it does not straighten up. Why is it crooked? It came crooked from the factory. You gotta be screwing around with me. That's not right. I can't imagine an American car from the 80s that wouldn't have stuff lined up correctly. Now, if any of you guys ever worked at the Chevy plant, sorry. Our standards just don't compare to that of like Toyota and them. Those are the only two holes, and they are crooked. So either that was by design, or the guy who drilled them in here had a few too many on his lunch hour. We're gonna go ahead and undo the bottom bolts to get them undone on both sides. What did we say? This needed to come up a hair. All right, I am looking at it. That was more than a hair, but let's lock her in. Before we do anything else, let's just see what it got us. Looks much better over here. I would still say this side, no, you know what? If I bring that one down a sliver, I think it'll be fine. This one has about a 1/16 of an inch right here. Bottom gap probably needs to come down. Let's try this again. See. Yeah, it still needs to come over a hair. I need to take care of those damn things though. All right, let's figure out what we can do to get these lines out of the way. And then I think a zip tie around all those will do just nicely. All right, let's continue. Trying to get as much done today because tomorrow I may have a dentist appointment. I got a tooth that hurts, so my wife's trying to get me in She just called wanting me to go now, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. Appreciate it though. I can live one more day. Now, what did we say? This had to go down. Needs to go down a little more. Oh, I could live with that. What about this side? Oh yeah, we got it. That's beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see if we can't fix that window switch inside. I think it's the switch that's bad. Okay, at first I thought the motor had maybe come unplugged, but here, move that out of the way. You see that? No resistance against it. You know why? Because it fell out. It's still connected. It's always one step forward, two steps back. Oh, you know what? I could fix this time. I have that switch in backwards. So you push up, it goes down. You push down, it goes up. Is it really necessary we fix that? No. I mean, we already got it taken apart. Might as well do it, right? Yes, sir. Only problem is that's the one that I had to resolder. I don't know if that damn connection is going to hold. Here we go. This is, I don't know if what this is, but there's hardly any metal left on it. All right, not gonna fix it sitting here. All right, here's what we're gonna do, or what I've already done. The metal on the back, it's aluminum, can't weld it. It's broken off, so there's no tabs anymore to hold it down, except for this one little spot right there. That's it. So I put a zip tie on it to hold it. And now we're going to figure out what kind of epoxy to use. We have clear weld, quick setting epoxy. We have plastic bonder, high strength structural adhesive. That one sounds good. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have clear weld and we have plastic bonder. Those sound familiar. Alrighty, that just sounds better. Now, that's plastic, but that's metal. What's the worst that happens? It not work and we have to cut it off, scrape it off? All right, let's try it. All right, got my little fancy dancy stick stirrer right here. I think more it's for finger foods, what I think it's for. I'm not gonna need all this epoxy, but better too much than too little. Remember, this one says 15 minutes, so you've got a little time to play with. I think we're good. I'm not real sure how I want to do this, other than not make a mess. All right, if all else fails, maybe that's just temporary. I don't know how well it'll hold. I mean, I don't think these little switches cost too much. I could always get another one, but you know, try to teach my daughter, just because something's broken doesn't mean you throw it away and buy another. Fix it. If it lasts, you did good. If it doesn't, then you go buy another. Make an effort. Then you understand the value of things. I say that and I'll buy something in the drop of a hat for this car. But I have the ability to try and fix this. I'm going to try it. And I'd say we're done for right now. I have a third coat over the paint over there. Let's go take a look. I meant to hit stop, but apparently my fingers aren't working. Like I said, it's cold in here. See, nice and shiny. And once that sets, we'll flip it over and paint the rest of it. And I'll have it back on the car by the end of the day. I don't think I'm gonna drive the Corvette today. It's too cold, too chilly. Too cold, too chilly. It's the same damn thing. Anywho. All right, it's been a couple hours. And if you see, it's solidified, well, mostly. feel like it's a little soft, but it doesn't leave any imprints. So let's clip off this thing and see how well it's gonna do. All right, I clipped it off. Seems to work all right. Flip it around. It's not pushing on it, it's holding it in place. I think we have a successful fix. Let's throw it in the car. Okay. I took this switch off, flipped it back around so it works correctly now. Down is up, up is down. See? So that works. This switch is connected. Watch the light. Every time you hit the switch, see if I can get the two in together, it dims down. So the switch is working, which leads me to believe the motor is not. Brand new motor that I've been sitting on for 5 years. All right, so let's take this panel off and see what happens. All right, I'm taking the panel off, taking off the plastic. Let me tell you, that Gorilla Glue does not work worth a crap to hold on a vapor barrier. We'll have to go get the actual good stuff, I guess. I've unscrewed this. I don't know what's holding it on still. I guess I need a screwdriver. Here we go. Back up. There we go. Knew I unscrewed it. And there is the motor. All right, hold on. I need another hand here. All right, I ordered a new window motor. It's gonna take several days to get here, so we're gonna move on to something else. And we're gonna start by taking the back tires off, finish the rust busting, painting of the wheel wells, and then scrubbing these tires. I have something else that'll make them shine a little bit better this time. Sasha, come on back, baby. Back. There you go. Hopefully the tire will come off. Hopefully it comes down far enough. Or too far. Whatever the hell I mean. Yeah, looks like it still moves. I did learn a valuable lesson today. Take the center caps off before you try to use a breaker bar to get these things off. Because I broke the one on that side. I can fix it. But it won't stay on by itself now. Now it's gonna have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, like caulking or whatever, adhesive, whatever you call it. They had it on there before. I guess for people who are tired of falling off, so they put it on there to make sure it wouldn't come off. Let's see, can you see it there? You can see some of it still on here, see? So we'll do the same thing to get it to go back on. Just put some right in there. But we're gonna scrub this very nice now. And I'm gonna show you how. Ow, toes. I keep forgetting to turn this damn microphone on. All right, this is supposed to be an anti-fog mask. You see it fogging? All right, if you look at this, it's not that bad. Somebody gooped on the sealant crap. We're not gonna do that. We'll knock some of that stuff off, but it's not too bad. And then look at the drive shaft here, the half shaft. We'll be able to spin it around and get all of it once we throw it in neutral. So this should not be too bad. We should be able to do this really quick. All right, so let's get started here. This is the driver's side. It's a little worse, but it's not too bad. See up here? They put the undercoating up here. They didn't do it on the other side. I mean, it's fiberglass. Who cares, right? It's not going to rot. Well, not from this dirt and whatnot. Why is there a hole there? Is that where the antenna goes? No. Oh no, the antenna's right behind that. Sorry, y'all can't see what the hell I'm talking about. Anywho, pretty much same thing. Got to get the half shaft, clean off the top of that. You can see here where we put the new line in. Is that a heat shield? Huh, mine didn't have that, my other one. Just a little more rust, not too bad. Let's get to work. All right, here's the final product. She's all blacked out now. I just did this. Oh, I didn't do the center cap on this side. Darn it. And I gotta chase the threads. All right, but anyway, you get the gist of it. I'm gonna clean some tires. All right, we're moving back to another step we've already done, is we're gonna put some acid on these tires. Except, I'm gonna use, well, acid. I've got my aluminum brightener. But instead of just scrubbing them this time, I'm gonna use the Brillo. But this is a, what is it? 4.0, something like that. I don't know, it's really fine. So what this will do is get it real smooth and nice, like an even, even color, I guess you could say. And then when we polish it, it won't be spotty like it was before. And then of course, without the center caps, we can now get in here very well. I had this side completely even all the way around. And just from doing the other side and the acid coming down and leaking down, see all the striations it's made? Yeah.
Summertime is near. Skies are getting clear. You see, everything just
What you think? Good? Good enough for the girls we go with. Lunchtime. All right, super close up. That's what it looks like now that it's dried after doing the acid wash. That's what I'm calling it. Now I'm gonna polish it and see if we can't get it like a mirror, but we'll back up a little bit.
Where our shorter sleeves start to make believe, just live. Let's go to the beach. Let's have a drink or maybe two. Take me by the hand.
All right, it's 5 o'clock, it's quitting time. Tires back on the car. Lug nuts on, nice and shiny. To keep the caps on, originally somebody siliconed them. Sasha! So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna use silicone to keep the caps on. Sounds like a good idea, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. All right, I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Whatever Garage. Thanks for watching. If you would, subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how I can improve. Or let me know something you'd like to see that I haven't done yet. What we accomplished today was several things. We did the painting of the parts. We did the rims. Well, we had to clean them again. Then we had to polish them. I think they turned out beautiful. Tell me what you think. And then we also painted underneath after we did some rust busting. Let's see, we took a switch apart, fixed the switch, flipped the other switch around so now the windows both go up and down the correct direction. Well, one of them does. The other one's still waiting for the motor, which actually will be here tomorrow, which hopefully will make it into next week's or next time's video. The next video. Why is that so hard to say? And then we can put that side back together, and then we will do some joyriding, maybe some little artsy fartsy outside shots of the car going by, that kind of thing. And then we're gonna focus on the 79. We need to get the 79 vet running so we can then compare the two, because that one has a crate motor and this one had a performance motor, and I want to see the difference in the two. Because for a performance motor, yes, this is good, but I thought it would be better. So let's see what that crate motor is, because it's much better. So anyway, thanks for watching. Come back and see us again, all right? This is Whatever Garage, out.